Aquarius, hello and welcome. Today, I'm Tina, by the way, and this is Cherry Blossom Tarot. Today, we're going to do a quick general reading for the rest of June, and there's no topic. We're just going to see where the reading takes us, and we're going to ask Spirit to just let us know what you need to know, what would be the most helpful information for you to know, or what to expect for the remainder of June 2024. So I'm going to start off with a couple of oracle messages. What does Aquarius need to know? What would be useful for Aquarius to know for the rest of June 2024? 2 cards, please. Walk away. All right. Lose your cool. Okay, we'll go ahead and start with this one. Lose your cool. Everyone has done something wrong. Even good people lose their cool. Basically, this is saying if you lost your temper or maybe you said something that didn't show your best side, it's saying don't beat yourself up over it. Everybody does it. Just take a few deep breaths and move forward. If you need to apologize, own up to it. But we all lose our cool sometimes. Sometimes it's very warranted. Sometimes it's not. But this is basically saying happens to everyone. So if you're beating yourself up over something like this, let it go. Let it go. Ease up on yourself. Walk away. Are the people you spend time with making you feel bad? This is a really important card. I think this is, and maybe this has to do with, did you lose your cool with somebody because there's a situation that is just, has run its course? Or are there people in your life that just make you feel stressed out or bad about yourself? Are they not in your best interest? Walk away. Simple as that. It's sometimes you just have to know when to call it, right? Know when to cut and run. Really great messages starting off. Okay, let's see. Aquarius, what should Aquarius expect or know for the rest of June 2024? 3 cards, please. Show me what Aquarius needs to know. All right. I'm actually not going to take this. The only time I take flipped cards or jumpers is when I just kind of feel called to. My instincts tell me to keep it, but I don't normally keep them. But we make note of them, and you would be really shocked at how often they come right back out. Okay. 3 cards. Ace of Wands. Fantastic. Some sort of new start. Knight of Wands. Ooh. Got some fiery energy for the rest of June. Page of Swords. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, the 2 of Wands. So how I read the bottom of the deck, it's a subtle underlying energy. A lot of times it's kind of the energy that's flowing in from before and kind of seeping into the current time frame. So what this would indicate is that you are at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads with something. You have a choice to make. You need to you either go this way or that way. And it's time. You see that this little bunny is holding the world. It's time for you to figure out the direction you really want to go in, whatever the situation is. We'll try to figure out how this is playing together, but you have lots of Wands energy here. Okay, well, let's start off with the Ace of Wands is about a new start, passionate new start, creative new start. I love Wands energy. It's fast moving, exciting. And you have the Knight of Wands here. Do you have a fire sign that you are involved with or that is on your mind? I say this because you also have this Page of Swords, which oftentimes is you being the observer Are you observing a fire sign? Are you observing a fire sign right here? I'm gonna have to stop the video real quick. Somebody is at my door. Hold on just 1 second. My apologies, Aquarius. I forgot that I was having groceries delivered, so I did have to open the door. We are in the middle of a heat wave here, so I most certainly can't have groceries sitting outside for very long. Okay, let's get back at it. So what I was noticing here, that I feel like maybe I just get the sense that this is you. And you have been keeping your eye on someone, whether that's online or just whatever means. I usually, in the times we live in now, a lot of people like to call this the cyber stalking card. It's not really cyber stalking. It's someone just keeping themselves informed. And I think that you've been watching somebody. That was my cat, Alfie. Sorry about that. Wow, a lot of interruptions. What's going on here? Little chaotic energy today, right? I think that maybe this is somebody that you've been considering that you need to make a choice with. And under here, there's been some, oh. Okay. Has there been trouble? Is this, I think this might be a connection. Maybe you feel just super drawn to, maybe on a little bit of an unhealthy level, a little obsessive energy. I think somebody that maybe there's been some sort of falling out with, and some decisions have needed to be made here, right? And maybe you are coming into that decision because you have the Ace of Wands here, and some fast-moving action I look at with this fire sign. Plus, now I'm being a little too. When I say fire sign, I need to loosen that up. They can be somebody that you just really look at, especially with that Devil card, very passionately. Or somebody who isn't necessarily a fire sign, but they're a vivacious person. They're very creative and a big personality, or somebody that you look at as just really joyful and fun to hang out with. So yeah, it can be any sign. It can be any sign. It can just kind of be the vibe around them as well. But if it is, say, an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, then you really, this is strong confirmation that this is your reading. But otherwise, this fire energy can just be kind of the vibe of how you view this person, okay? But yeah, I would say there's been somebody you've had your eye on, and you might be making a decision about this person and making that leap into a new start that I think is going to be pretty passionate, I'd say. Let's get some clarifiers real quick, okay? Please tell me more about this Ace of Wands for Aquarius, please. What is this Ace of Wands? Okay. Yeah, world energy, that's a new chapter. I looked at the world card not as endings necessarily, but new chapters or evolution. I look at this card with this Ace of Wands being that you are, and maybe whatever has happened here, it's being put in the past, and it's this relationship is moving in a new direction. Now, let me be clear here that if there is not, if you're already involved, if you say, hey, I'm not looking, I'm set in my relationship, it's not about this. This can also be a passion project of yours that you're finally deciding to take that leap towards that passion project you've been thinking about, or you've been in the early stages of working on. You've been learning about it, trying to gain some clarity about it, and you are finally diving into it, and you're going to take it to the next phase. It can also mean something like that. The vibe I'm getting intuitively is this is about a person in a relationship. But this is very general. This is not, we weren't asking for a love reading, and none of these cards specifically state love, love, love. That's why I wanted to throw that out there. You know, I think that also it's good to point out with that Five of Wands that we saw here, maybe one of you, either you or the other person, lost their cool a little bit, and it caused some problems. And you've been trying to say, hey, can we move forward? Maybe you've been afraid to move forward, or if it was your person that lost their cool, you've been saying, hey, can I forgive this? Can I move it? And that's a really great reminder. Everybody loses their cool. Good people lose their cool. So I think you're finding your way. I think that is going to happen for you. What is this Nine of Wands, please? Please tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Who is this? Oh, Temperance. One more card about the Knight of Wands, please. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you have two knights here. And these really go together well. So, okay. So the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like what this is telling us is that this person is actually has staying power in your life. The Knight of Pentacles, it's a little bit of a slow and steady movement, but they are true blue. They're in it. They will follow through. They last. They're in it for the long haul. So it's really actually, you know, the Knight of Wands is exciting and fun and fast moving, but this is the one that you want for longevity. This is the one you want for the new chapter. So I think this is wonderful. And what this is also saying is, okay, maybe slow, like this person is worth your patience. Temperance is all about balance and patience and kind of walking that middle path. And I think that we're seeing here that you are going to be making the choice of just of finding your patience and balance with this. Maybe moving a little more slowly, maybe slow your roll. That might be a little bit of advice here in a clarifier. But you have there's forward movement here. You have two knights here of energy. There is most certainly forward movement and some sort of new start. So let's see what advice we have for Aquarius. One card for advice or guidance for Aquarius. I'm going to put that as a side note. Advice for the rest of June 2024 for Aquarius. Advice or guidance. One card, please. Okay, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, okay? And Five of Swords is on the bottom. Okay. So whatever you're moving out of here, well, I think there's been some separation with somebody, okay? Whoever this person is, this person is that you've been I think that you've been watching this person because there's been some you had a falling out. Something has happened, and you haven't let them go though. You've been keeping a watch, and you are at that fork in the road. Which direction do I go in? And the lose your cool energy, I think that you have been at a crossroads of, do I walk away? Do I stay? Okay. You've been feeling defensive over maybe what was said in this falling out. You've been wondering if there's been, I think what this is, this was the main advice card. This was kind of like the side, maybe this person was defensive with you. Whatever it is, this is, in this deck, I really look at this card as the red flags card. Now, Seven of Swords for me doesn't automatically mean deceit or lying. It can mean deciding to cut your losses, gather up what you have, and move forward. So, I'm wondering if you're leaving. Okay, was this a third party situation? I'm wondering if you're walking away from something else, cutting your losses from something else to move towards something new that has already presented itself in your life. That's going to be the story for a portion of you. I feel pretty strongly that is the story for a few of you out there. If that is not your story, it means that something went down here. Something went down between you and this person. And it caused, there was conflict there. It caused you to feel defensive, or your person to be defensive. Maybe you both lost your cool and said some things that you kind of regret or wish you hadn't, or said it in the heat of the moment. Yeah, but what this is saying is that you're going to have a fresh start. And it's going to feel good. It's going to feel good, fresh start. And you have the world. This is kind of, it's major arcana, kind of next chapter, faded next chapter energy moving forward. So I think you're moving out of this more turbulent feeling and moving into calmer water, should you choose the fork of the road with this more passionate, fiery energy. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you today. I hope this resonated and maybe you got some positive messages that can help you. If so, I would love for you to hit that thumbs up button. And I would also love it if you subscribe to my channel. That would really help me. Till next time, we will see you soon, Aquarius.